Tell people I was a good kid growing up.
He was a good kid, though. I have to admit, compared to Nicky, he was just like night and day. I didn't have a whole lot of problems out of college.
Did you have to spank him?
Not a whole lot. I think Amin spanked him some, but I didn't spank him a whole lot.
Yeah.
He was a good kid. I had to give it to him. He was a good kid.
What about when you punched the teacher in the back?
Yeah, that bothered.
Oh, come on.
He was young.
That teacher asked. That teacher's like, can you punch me in the back, please?
No.
Khalid.
Something like that.
No, he
right?
didn't.
No?
No way.
That was like 30 years ago. I don't know if I remember it well.
That worried me.
And then when he hit the kid with the desk in 8th grade.
No, I didn't know about that one. Did I know about that? Did they tell you?
Yeah, you had to come to the school so they wouldn't suspend me.
Cause you hit somebody with a desk, or you push.
Yeah, but it was the chair and the desk were connected.
Yeah,
Doesn't make it better.
That's heavier.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like I could just hit him with a chair. I had to pick up the whole desk.
But you picked it up. I thought you pushed it on him or something.
Yeah, I just picked it up and threw it on him. But he was still sitting down. It wasn't like it was a big thing. Well, I didn't think it was a big thing.
I think that's a big thing.
Khalid.
Well, no, come on, right? I was good. Oh, everybody, this is my mother, I guess, if y'all can't tell.
Oh, Khalid.
Yeah.
No, but overall, he was a good kid, though. When a couple times I had to go. Well, one time I had to go to school every week for both of them.
Why? What did he do?
I think he was acting up. I figured he was acting out because Nicky was acting up.
Okay.
That's what I figured.
So I blame it on Nikki.
Well, I don't know, but he was acting up too. Mm-hmm. And the teacher was a little worried. And that's when they decided to put him in the IG, Intelligent Gifted.
Oh, when they found out that he was gifted.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's because they gave me all those psych tests. Remember we had to go to the board of education, take all those psychological exams?
They even had me to take one. I was mad. Oh, no. I was pissed. I was really pissed because I wasn't prepared. I didn't know.
Right.
And they said, you take a test too. I said, for what? There's nothing wrong with me.
Nothing wrong with me either.
That's my son.
It's only your son's crazy.
Yeah, not me. I only attract crazy people, man. Nah, I didn't. No. I was mad. And I didn't want to be fruit because I figured they may say, oh, she a little off, she don't want to take a test. But I took it, but I don't, how it turned out. But I didn't even ask.
It turned out all right.
Yeah, I guess it was all right.
Yeah,
they did all that and they gave me the IQ test. And then it's like, oh, you can be an IQ.
And then they said later on, Nikki should have probably, maybe that was her problem. She was so bored.
Your doctor was 400-something pounds, right? Yeah. Giving you health advice.
Yeah, that's why he went to the Biggest Loser. Because he said he felt bad telling people, to be healthy, and he's big as...
Yeah. See, that's why we trying to get out of that. Oh, let me get Sherry in the picture a little bit. Y'all see she here laying down. Because everybody keep asking and saying that she feeling better. I hope she feeling better.
Okay, I don't feel better, guys, so I'm laughing and stuff because I have company over. It doesn't mean I'm feeling great. To answer your question.
All right, so Ma, you going to tell us that story again?
Yeah, tell us the story.
Please, come on.
All right, where should I start?
Yo,
at what point?
Just say you were taking her home. You don't have to go into the whole background. Just...
All right. A friend of mine asked me to take her home because she didn't have a ride. And
from work, right?
Yes.
Just say, okay.
Yeah, she wanted me to take her home from work. So I took her, and on the way home, she said... Sorry. Go ahead, okay. So on the way home, it was a Thursday. It was that time. It was a Thursday, and she said, Thursdays I usually get pizza. That's pizza night. I said, oh yeah, okay. And then she said, can you take me to Caesars, Little Caesars? I said, oh, all right. So when we was getting ready to pull up into the parking lot, she asked me, she said, oh, I'm going to go get the pizza. You want anything? I said, no, I don't want anything. And then she said, you got $5
so trifling
to buy the pizza. And I just looked at her and I said, what's wrong with you? How you going to do $5 at the last minute? But Marsha, I just pizza night. I said, but you don't have to have pizza, right?
Not if you broke. You don't have no money.
Not if you broke.
Yeah. So what would y'all do? That's what I need to know. What would you do? You taking somebody home? Leave a comment below and let me know what would you do And also leave a comment and let me know if y'all thought I was a good kid or not. Or y'all surprised by hearing that. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. All right, man. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.